everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the effects of technology on health. And I will talk about the effects of technology on mental health. Many of us lament how technology has changed our lives. Technology can have a large impact on users' mental and physical health. Being overly connected can cause psychological issues such as distraction, narcissism, and even depression. A growing body of research from a variety of disciplines indicates that the widespread use of digital technology, including computers, the internet, video games, and smartphones, has a measurable negative impact on the development and adaptation of the human brain, resulting in significant changes in our sleep, mood, concentration, as well as behaviors such as risk-taking and aggression. With the changes of smart technology and social media have made in our culture, it's not surprising that there are some naysayers, but there are legitimate concerns regarding mental health and our increased use of technology. A study done at Duke University found that on days they use technology more, at-risk adolescents experience more conduct problems and higher ADHD symptoms compared to days they use technology less. On the flip side, the study also found that those same adolescents experience less depression and anxiety on days they use technology more. Technology has evolved so fast that we really don't have it all figured out yet. To be sure, there will be many more studies done going forward that may help us better understand how technology affects mental health. We all know our physical health is important, but it's easy to think of our mental health as a secondary concern that we need to take care of on our own. But the reality is that conditions like depression and anxiety are highly treatable. In the meantime, however, there's no disputing that tablets, cell phones, and computers are all here to stay. And that's all. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Elmer Fernandez and I'm here to talk more about the effects of technology on human health. And I'm here to discuss the topic about the muscle and joint pain. On average, people send and receive text messages 339 times a month. This is according to a 2010 Nielsen Company survey. In Britain, about 3.8 million thumb typers complained of pain from similar activities. Nearly 38% said they suffered from sore wrists and sore thumb, the result of repetitive movements, according to a 2006 survey conducted by Virgin Mobile, which is a British cell phone company. But not all researchers believe the thumb fatigue claims. Dr. Peter Johnson, an associate professor of environmental and occupational health sciences of the University of Washington, said that it is an urban legend. Typing on a computer is like binging and gorging, while texting is like snacking, he says. It's intermittent, so you don't have the same cumulative effect as to working on a computer for 4 to 6 hours. Solutions to minimize potential pain from texting was recommended by Dr. Johnson. First, use your both hands to avoid overburdening one appendage. Next, avoid texting continuously because it may hurt your hand and neck tendons, muscles, and nerves over time. If you feel pain from texting when you go to sleep and wake up with it in the morning, just give it a rest, Dr. Johnson says. Ligaments can take up 4 to 6 weeks to heal up when damaged. Lastly, rest your arms on a table to relieve your neck and shoulders.
Today, I'll be discussing the effects of technology on health about strained vision. Eye problems caused by computer use fall under computer vision syndrome, or must be called CVS. It includes a whole range of eye strain and pain. Research shows that between 50% and 90% of people work at a computer screen have at least one symptom. About 40% of optometrist patients experience eye strain due to computer vision syndrome.
while 45% of people experience neck or back pain due to using computers or handheld devices. Close computer work can cause light sensitivity, dry eye, blurred vision, double vision, fatigue, or headache. Our tech solution provided to avoid eye problems. Number 1 is to limit time spent continuously in front of a computer. Look away from a computer for every 20 minutes for 20 seconds. Ideal viewing distance is between 20 to 28 inches away from the body. Number 2 is to adjust the top of your monitor at the eye level. It should be looking down at the screen to between 10 degree or 20 degree or 4 to 5 inches. You can avoid neck and back strain. Number 3 tech solution is the lighting above your head should be dim. The areas within your head or line view should be bright as your computer screen. Number 4 of our tech solution, it is important to embrace our new technology to spend working at your desk rather than your lap, to avoid eye, neck, or even back strain. Working adults aren't only ones affected. Kids who stare at tablets or use computers during day at school can have issues too, especially if the lighting and their postures are less than ideal. When we work at our computer, our eyes have to focus and refocus all the time. In other words, they move back and forth as we read. For example, we may have to look down at our papers and then back up to type. Our eyes react to changing images on the screen to create so our brain can process what we are seeing. All these jobs have to require a lot of effort from our eye muscles. And to make things worse, unlike a book or a piece of paper, our screen adds a contrast, flicker, and glare.
Good day. I will discuss one of the effects of technology on health about emotional instability. Most adults don't need 450 Facebook friends to feel validated. Teens are more emotionally vulnerable to the effects of rampant texting and online sharing. One of the effects of emotional instability is sleep deprivation. Teens need at least 9 hours of sleep each day. It means if you cannot complete, you cannot focus and cope well with social pressure. One of the examples of sleep deprivation is playing online games. Excessive playing online games can cause to a teenager to be unfocused to his or her duties. Because of excessive playing online games, it can be also a result to sleep deprivation, because some of them cannot obtain the normal sleeping hours. One of the effects of emotional instability is too much codependence. Modern teens are failing to separate from their parents and become independent thinkers, a major developmental step of being an adolescent. Because of focus of playing online games, some teens are not doing the household chores like cooking, washing clothes, cleaning, and many more. That can be a result of teenage rebellion. One of the effects of emotional instability is no alone time. Phones and social media sites prevent teens from experiencing solitudes, setting them out lonely when they don't have a connection. As a result of often suffer of fear of missing out. Now, let's proceed how to overcome the emotional instability. Parents insist that the family members should turn off their phones at lunch or dinner. Just spend time together, minus the media distractions. Parents also insist to their children to have a family time when weekends, vacation, or holiday, like watching movies together, playing games with your children, and so many more. Just have a time and bonding and love to their children. And lastly, I am Brian Ian Cruz, presenting one of the effects of technology on health about emotional instability. And that's all. Thank you.